You don't love me like you say you do. You don't even kiss me like you used to. I remember when you used to blow my phone up just to check.
Recording live from Audiotrafficker news station. Dun, 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 dun. We're back.
Hey. We're back. What's up, man?
Happy summer.
Yeah, no doubt. We're back like cooked crack and fried chicken.
Yes,
Wow.
it's a lot to catch up on. We haven't got an opportunity to
We
catch
have
up in
not.
a while.
Congrats, your new daddy.
Oh, damn, I thought you were talking about the new truck. Oh, yeah, but yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
And a truck.
I knew. Yep,
New
I
baby
have
and
a
a
new daughter. You know what I'm saying? That makes the package complete.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the birth at Women's Hospital. So I'm planning a appointment at Men's Hospital pretty soon. All right, pretty soon. Hey, as always, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel or follow us on social media.
Hit the bell to get notified when we upload a new video.
Yeah, please. Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud at Audiotrafficker. Make sure y'all check us out on WeUpOnTheRadio.com
Shout out to Knox.
with the homie Knox, and on Twitter at Pusher of.
Audio.
Once again on Twitter at Pusher of Audio. It's good to be back. It's
Yeah,
good
man,
to be
it's
back.
good to be seen.
Yep, it's good to be back.
How y'all summer been?
Hot?
Hot.
Yeah, it's been hot.
It's been a lot going on this summer.
It's been hot. I was telling somebody the other day, I was like, yo, I don't remember as a child it ever being this hot. Was your summers as a child as hot as it has been this summer?
I don't think I really care as a kid. As
Yeah, I
an adult,
think
That's
you
what
could
it is.
in
tolerate
my
it a little bit
uncomfort,
better.
in my uncomfort, I care very much about how hot it is.
Because,
outside.
you know, heat does hit older bones a little more rougher
And I'm a
than
little fatter now
Oh, well,
than what I
yeah.
was when I was young.
PHAT.
Yeah.
Ah.
Pretty hot and tempted. Pretty hot and tempted. Pretty hot and
Don't
tempted.
you
Right,
wish the sun could
Right.
just
That's
melt
right.
All right, I
fat
want to
right.
confirm that.
off your body like it does lard in a frying pan? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Won't you try to go out in the sun, put some damn Crisco on your skin,
And just
see
let
what
it
happens.
melt.
See what happens.
I'd be fried like a piece of bacon.
It's been a summer of shenanigans online.
Oh God, where do we start?
Shenanigans?
Yeah, shenanigans. It's been very eventful. Even though I'm not necessarily all over social media, you know what I'm saying?
You had the Meek Mill.
Uh-huh.
He got released.
Yep.
Right.
Congrats.
Then you had Pusha T and Drake.
Congrats.
Beef.
Whackness.
The baby came to fruition with Drizzy,
Drake
right?
really had
that
a
was
baby.
exposed. And,
Whackness.
What else happened?
it's been some robberies. You know what I'm saying? And I can't necessarily say, obviously, it's not because of social media, but that's one of the things I want to talk about. The social media put rappers in a place where they kind of exposed or open to more negative implications. We know the positive sides of social media that allows people to kind of get instant impact.
Well,
But the negative side of that, I mean, you have cases like, you know, again, people getting robbed. I think, again, with XXX, you know, rest in peace, Tentacion.
Does anybody
him
know
passing
what
away.
happened with that guy?
With that
That's me,
situation?
by the way.
Nah, I really didn't research it that tough, but I think you hitting it on the head in regards to, especially if I go live or if I post a Snapchat video 10 minutes ago, people know where I'm at.
People know where you at.
So if somebody does want to have it out for me or want a chance to get at me, and possibly at a vulnerable position, I think social media does kind of help the criminal in wanting to damn take you or your,
And it's
take
always
your money or your life.
It always been snakes out there. It ain't like robberies is a new thing, or even murder's worst case scenario. But you know, remember, it used to be more like you would hear these things happen. You know what I'm saying? I heard such and such, you know, dudes attempted to rob somebody or attempted to, you know, do X, Y, Z. But now, like you said, with the exposure of social media, and really, you know, you got to let the people in. You know, they want to see what you're doing. They want to see where you at. But it's kind of a curse that comes with that, because you know, it's almost like a beacon signal for the wolves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's wolves online as well.
And you know how we
Not
always
just
talk
fans.
about in hip-hop, perception is reality, and cats are leveraging more social media to have a certain mystique or allure about themselves, and sometimes it could work in the wrong way and not necessarily in your favor.
Yeah.
It was a drive-by shooting to answer your question.
So he was
What
out
happened?
shopping for vehicles, right? Was he
From
shopping?
my understanding.
Okay, or motorcycles, and somebody ran up on him as he was leaving.
But from my understanding, this was not the first time that somebody ran up on him. So my question would be is, if there was an attempt before, why would you not beef up your security?
Yep. And that's the thing, like, again, rappers have they duty, but back in the day, you wasn't necessarily advertising, you know what I'm saying, where are you going to be when you just doing your little daily stuff. I'm going to go look at a bike, I'm going to go look at a car, and of course you're going to have security because you know what I'm saying, you out in the public, whereas right now, again, where you got 100 goons who might be watching online, you seen what happened to Safari, you know what I'm saying, and it's kind of again, you want to let people in so that they can kind of see what you got, but you also got to be conscious of you giving everybody that, I ain't going to say that green light, but you're giving them access to see. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a beacon, man. It's the same dudes that was in the streets robbing is also online. They
My
also
opinion.
on
And then
IG.
they're doing it to go
They
viral.
on Twitter.
was too flashy.
Because then as soon as you get shot,
They got
then
the
they got their
chain.
phone, they got your chain, they flossing it, and then their people are outside of your vehicle while you sitting there dead with their phone videoing.
And they said the thing that
versus trying to help.
yeah. They said the thing that happened with Tekashi recently too. They said that was his people supposedly too. So you know, just people in your team getting jelly. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't know what that man business is. I can't say what he do or don't do. But
How much do you think, you know, I'm not saying actual deaths, how much do you think that possibly some of the things that we do see on social media, such as attempted robberies or whatever, are publicity stunts?
yeah, clout.
Yeah. So, 'cause, you know, I was.
Oh, you mean hold on? You mean by the artists themselves?
Correct.
Oh, well, I guess it's still clout, but
Yeah.
Well, the
Very good
conspiracy
point.
theorists believe that XX.
I'm one of those.
Oh, you think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
it was for a video shoot?
Not at X.
See, you spoke too soon. You didn't let me finish my statement.
Conspiracy
Production.
theorist.
oh, okay.
The conspiracy theorists are
He's
saying he's not
volunteering. He's
really
saying that he is a
dead.
conspiracy theorist, but not
That
today.
it was for a video shoot.
Wow.
Now, again, the problem with social media, nobody
Yeah.
researches for themselves.
Yeah, there's no.
The earth is
Tekashi
flat.
was the video shoot.
No.
Okay, I'm tripping.
Yes,
There's too much going on.
Yeah.
it's happening
It
every
is.
day.
It is happening every day.
It's happening every day. I
It's
think
happening
Tekashi people robbed him, but yes, again, you can't separate fact from fiction online.
Correct.
These people don't understand there's real life consequences, and I'm talking about the people who doing the robbing. You know what I'm saying? Because you've seen how they caught. I think everybody at Triple X's, all the suspects in that situation, but it's real life consequences. You see the videos where guys flexing online and the cops run up in their spot, you know what I'm saying? Because again, the feds is watching, the wolves is watching, like everybody's watching online,
Everybody's
and again,
watching.
you know what I'm saying? You just kind of putting that beacon up there. So, you know, you can still be a great hip hop artist without doing, you know, necessarily the
Without
flashing,
shooting or getting
but
shot.
it depends on what type of audience you're looking
That's
for.
correct.
And
That's
if you're
correct.
looking for that type of audience, you got to take the energy that come with it.
I'll never forget when 50 was at the top of his game, and
Get
you know,
the strap.
well, yeah, now it's getting
On.
straight. But if y'all recall, 50 Cent was really considered gangster because he got shot 9 times.
Yep.
He didn't really do anything. He got shot 9 times and made it out of it. So that was, and then somehow that was considered gangster.
Gangsta.
Well, I guess gangster for making it out of that shit. So I think, you know, some of the times the perception of what is considered G and gangster is misconstrued.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because getting shot 9 times ain't gangster to me.
Ain't gangster.
Personally to me. That's
Sucker.
you blessed
Right.
to be able to live through that shit. That's not gangster. I think it's more of a blessing that you made it out that shit. So, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm gonna tell you who does a really good job with social media and keeping their business out. That is Beyonce and Jay-Z. You're only gonna see what they want you to see.
Yeah, because their money is so much. They can't. Their money is that long. Their money is that long.
It
Kim.
don't cost money to post anything on Instagram.
But no, it
costs
costs
money
money
to get
for
it
you
off.
to keep, no, it costs money to keep it away. You know what I'm saying?
Like, get it offline.
you're
though.
not gonna be able to. It's very rare you're gonna be able to YouTube a Jay-Z album.
Yes. I've
You
tried.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've tried
So,
multiple times.
Well, I do it all the time.
They are-
The
I
old
have
stuff.
older stuff you might have more success.
But go
with.
back and look for
But
that
it won't-
link.
but it
I
won't
bet
be
you it's
there.
gone.
I bet you it is.
They be on
no,
top of that.
Don't prove me wrong on air.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is,
You don't want no problems.
what I'm
with
saying
rock
is,
shit.
what I'm saying is, I think their money is so long and they're just so far removed from what success is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of successful people, and then you got J and B. That's how I look at it.
But I think that's how they made themselves so successful, by limiting access to their personal lives.
I agree.
They're not out flossing everything. So with little bit that they give you, people want to eat it up.
Yeah, there's
Like the twins.
yeah.
Oh my God, Beyonce showed a toe from one of the twins.
Yeah.
Ah!
There's benefits
And
to
social
being
media
private.
goes crazy.
And it also kind of it elevates your mystique. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It elevates your mystique a
So
little
you
bit.
don't have to post everything. You went to the Chinese store and got a new gold chain. Ooh, save it.
Not the Chinese store.
The Chinese store.
Big shots to the Chinese store jewelry guys.
Word up.
Man, big shots to y'all.
What else we got on the docket, man? What else we talking about?
Well, I know we just talked about social media. Let's go ahead and
Support.
let's take it. Oh, you want to talk about support?
Yeah.
Let's talk about support.
Let's talk about support.
What
So,
does support look like?
what does it look as an
What
artist?
What does it feel
sound
like?
like?
What does it look like to you guys? What does it smell like?
What does it
I asked because last night we went to a show, Cool Carolina Concert Series. Dope lineup.
Big shots to whoever put that on.
Mr. Rising,
Mr. Rising.
Vanessa Ferguson.
Shout out to
from
the
Voice.
Carolinas.
And they had Stephanie Rice from The Voice. And I just don't understand with the lineup that they have. What is the issue? And not just that show, but a lot of shows within this area that we may attend. And the audience is kind of blah.
Blah as in ghost.
Non-existent. Yes. Tumbleweeds.
Man.
The area supports, man.
The area,
Well, the area has dope music, not supports.
yeah, well,
Right.
the area is gonna always have dope music, and I think we was talking about it beforehand that a lot of times in this area, if they're not familiar from what everybody else say is hot, they're not gonna really come out to show support unless it's truly organic. You know what I'm saying? Like from a underground music perspective in Greensboro, I think you're gonna get more of a showing at an underground hip hop show than you probably had at that show. Am I correct? Yeah or nay?
About even.
About even.
About even.
And the underground hip hop show may have been cheaper.
No.
No? Okay. All right.
That-
All right.
Cost was not the option. Was not the down.
Okay.
Was not the problem.
I feel like the event was promoted well, mind you.
Absolutely.
It
I
was.
feel like the event was definitely promoted well.
And
It
the
was-
artist was absolutely awesome.
Stephanie
Yeah.
Rice performed her ass off, literally.
Yeah.
But
The support
not
look
literally,
different in I guess basically based on your geographic region, because that brings up a good point.
How does an Asheboro show
Right.
shows?
That brings up a
Right.
good point. Depending on where we are, does that show sell differently? Does it have a better turnout if it's in a different area other than specifically Greensboro? It was in Greensboro, right?
It was.
Yeah, but I think sometimes we as artists, and me, we talk about it all the time. You gotta start boutiquing yourself out because
Agree.
you will become too familiar and too tangible to everyone. Not saying that you're better than anybody, but when you're on a circuit and you know that this particular person gonna be in a show in this city 2 to 3 times every month, I can catch them in a couple of weeks rather than catch them tonight. So
I get that.
I think it's more so like sometimes we stretch ourselves thin. And you know what I'm saying? Me and Boone's talked about it. Like even with me dropping an album, I'm not planning on doing a lot of shows.
You need to though.
Yeah, but I'm
need to.
not gonna do a
You
lot
need
of
to do
shows.
some
It ain't
shows.
like JB
Yeah.
got a show every
Maybe
week.
not in Greensboro.
But no,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Every
saying.
week.
But it also has to make sense to me to do that show because I don't want to go to East Bubblefuck, Maryland, and do a show for 11 people. I could stay my ass at home. I don't see the benefit in that personally.
Right,
what
I get that.
There's no benefit in it. I don't give. It may look good if I was like, yo, JB got a show in Maryland tonight.
Hey, Maryland, what's
I'm
good?
In Maryland, what's good? What's poppin'? Come check me. It's 11 people
Maryland
in the
come
crowd.
out. Maryland come through. I'm in your city.
It's 11 people in the crowd, and I bought 3. So you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make no sense.
So what would support for you look like when
Oh.
you drop bonds out?
At this stage, support will be supporting by purchasing my work, because me just doing it dolo. I've invested a lot of money into the album recording, getting the beats,
Talk
gotta
about
get
that
merch.
compensation,
You gotta-
son.
I
you gotta
know,
get-
right?
Talk about that compensation.
You got to get merch. You know what I'm saying? I got a listening event coming. That we had to book the venue. All of those things.
And they want to be paid.
Yeah, they want to be. All these people.
Everybody
want
want to
to be.
be
Yeah.
paid.
You know what I'm saying? I know I'm audio trafficker, but I still got to pay for my time in the launch pad. That's only right. You know what I'm saying? That's this business. But
Because we got to keep the lights on.
they got to keep the
and
lights
launch
on.
pad.
I want to press CDs. It costs money to sell your music online. It's not free.
True.
You know, all of these things cost. So, you know what I'm saying? Support for me would be supporting my work. Now, if I boutique myself out and I'm sparingly doing shows, yeah, support will look like 20 of my people coming to see me. That'd be good for me. Not I don't want the whole crowd to be my crowd though. But I think if everybody
I want to grab their crowd.
yeah,
too.
I want to grab their crowd also, but I want to have 20 to 25 people that came to see me. That's what I think it looks like at this stage. Because it was, I mean, when we first started doing the shows, it was automatic that 20 people pulled up with us. You know what I'm saying? Not coming to see us. We had 20 people that just left our house on the way to the venue with us, and we all walking in that bitch at the same time. And they paying. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no free stuff. So I don't know what it looks like to different people. It's gonna be a different, I think, support. I think from a, you know, like let me ask you a question. Of the artists who were there last night, whose fans were there?
That was the issue. It was there's not really a collection of anybody's fans. there.
Because it was faces who I had
Never seen
before.
And it was
We've
one
been
couple
to a
that
lot of-
followed Stephanie everywhere she went, and
That's dedication.
and then
And
you
a
know
little boy.
the little boy, and then there was a couple of people who rocked with Vanessa, and
So look, I'm gonna pose the question to the traffickers. Why is it that y'all don't go out to support local art? I mean, from a
That's a good
musical
question.
standpoint, like what makes you want to go out and support an artist? I know you're paying from time to time because I've been in venues where I should have stayed at home, but I want to support because there's a platform for some artists to get their shit off.
It's a bad
Right.
feeling though. Boy,
You know what I'm
when
saying?
Be
But-
like, man, I've been out here for 3.5 hours, and I got to go to work tomorrow, and I paid 10 to get in, 20 on drinks. It's a
Oh my
bad
God!
feeling, man.
Let's talk about the drink. Let's
Nah,
talk
we're
about
gonna say that for another time.
no.
We're gonna say that for another time.
So, because that's just
And
that's
the
an
venue was
interesting
dope.
dialogue.
The
That's an
promotion
interesting
was
dialogue.
decent.
Yeah. What does it take?
I think it's demographic, man. I think in this demographic, like you said, if you ain't got that cosign, I mean not demographic, but the geographic area
So
specifically
people
here.
dick riders in this geographic.
Yeah, I think if they ain't got that cosign, especially if, like you said, if it was an underground, you know what I'm saying, rap show, it might even have done more. But I think in this specific area, for those specific acts, like I don't think I can't say, you know, if anybody heard of those acts before, but it seemed like the promotion put these people out here, and maybe the fact that they were maybe unfamiliar with them kind of put a hesitation in people actually coming out to see them because there was no cosign on
I'm
them.
going to tell you what I disagree with on that, because if you from Greensboro, you know Vanessa Ferguson.
This is true.
If you own a studio in Greensboro, you know Vanessa
Now,
Ferguson.
now the studio owners, it's not the job for the studio owners to come out. It's not the job for the artists to come out. It's the job for people who enjoy music to come out.
I agree with that.
I agree with that to an extent. But my point is, if a studio wants to work in music and continue to have that art in the area, they should support venues where their artists are performing.
Agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree that.
I got no
I
argument
agree
on
to
that.
I agree to that.
I mean, if you're a cameraman and you did some work for Vanessa or Mr. Rising,
Me as an artist,
you should have been there.
you know, I'm gonna put us on the spot. I'm gonna put me and Bones on the spot. I know y'all was there last night.
Well, y'all were busy.
I wasn't there, but you know what I'm saying. But
Y'all were at a video shoot.
yeah, I wasn't there, but it wasn't also on my radar. It wasn't on my radar to be.
What
there.
what made it miss your radar?
Because for some reason I felt like it would have had adequate support and I wouldn't have been missed.
I get that.
Okay.
I get that because I heard I heard that from a couple of people.
And it's messed up that I feel that way.
It's true. No, I get that because
messed up.
I heard a couple of people say it was going to be packed and they didn't want to deal with a crowd.
Yeah, no, I didn't say I thought it was going to be packed, but I thought it was going to be an adequate crowd where, and I feel bad now that I didn't go or even
It was still a dope show.
Yeah, I know, and that's something I know it was something I would have enjoyed, but I definitely feel that. I mean, we got to do better. We got to do better with supporting each other.
But I was going to say, because the flip side of that, like, I rock with Rozzy, you know what I'm saying? I rock with Nessa. I know that they going to kill whatever they do. I didn't feel like it was a situation where just what I had lined up, that ain't falling in line with what I had to do on that specific day. So I don't feel like I necessarily had to be there to support at this event. But through other events, I would hope that they know that I do support them, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not the only event that they've had in this area. So there's been times where, you know, you might see us pop up. But I'm also be looking for those same people to, to do the same thing. So if I have an event, you know, and I may not reach out or have heard from you, but if you support me or rock with me, then hopefully I ain't got to see you at every event. I don't need to see you at every event. Right. But hopefully I see you at, you know, one or two throughout, you know, whatever the process is. And then if I don't, that, to me, that is going to affect whether I rock with you. Regardless of how talented you are, if I see that nothing that I do is bringing you out, you know what I'm saying,
at all. I'm going to move on.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Because we work.
Can I ask a question, though?
Yeah.
Outside of the people involved in music locally, how do you get the draw of the people that's not
the
involved?
fans?
Right.
That's what my concern was. I thought that show last night would have had fans.
Yeah.
Because it was music. It was music.
And I think that there are a lot of well-promotioned, well-lineup.
The voice that you are barely hearing.
No mic.
No mic.
You want a mic? You want?
Come over here. Come over here.
You're going to be on camera.
Is she on camera?
She's going to be in Brian's little cube.
Yeah.
Come right here.
Welcome, Michelle.
Hi. No.
Yeah. Yeah. You bring. It don't matter. You can run all you want to. I got you.
God.
She don't even know what to say now. Look, you done messed up.
Yeah, I'm
Put
gonna
the
go
face.
sit down.
Hello.
No, but seriously, how do you get the draw of the fan, of the just regular person that is not a photographer, cinematographer, in the studio, another artist? How do you get those individuals to come out? Because there are many events in this area that have a dope lineup. There's some talented individuals. The promotion is good. I mean, there's no reason for people not to show up. So how do you get those people?
And there's some acts, some artists, some conglomerates that do a good job of bringing people out, to their events. So I think the promotion has something to do with it. Your connection to your audience. That's another thing. If you have 1,000 fans but you're not connected to none of them, it don't matter how many invitations that you put out there if they don't feel like they connected to you or your clique. It's kind of how when we was moving.
Right. Wait, pause. Let me ask you this question. Give me an event that happened here that did not have a ratchet rapper on it that was wall to wall.
From a major standpoint?
Wasn't the LGI Fest the last LGI Fest that they did?
That was 2 years ago?
From a cats that's from around here putting on
That was
show?
2 years ago.
But they connect with their audience. That was my point.
Yeah.
If you connect with who you connect with, if you actually connect with people, then
and there have been shows
you can put
That's
at
what I'm
least
looking
50, 60 people at your event.
Yeah. And
But if you ain't got that connection,
there's been shows on Green Street that have had a heavier crowd than the crowds that I've been seeing lately.
But what was on their bill? There was that ratchet rap, right?
No, it'd be cats something like us and some more artists. It was maybe about 5 or 6 acts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the last fest we did with Ruger?
The one at the Blonde Tiger.
That was dope.
Yeah, that was dope. It was
That was
just,
dope.
you know what I'm saying? It was It was Blonde a huge spot, so a pretty nice size spot. It just doesn't look like it's a lot of people there. But even though sparingly throughout the day, you had so many people going in and out. But there are still those opportunities.
You've been at a few of them events.
Yeah, I mean there are still those opportunities, and I think cats are getting better because I remember a time when we started doing shows when an entity did finish performing, the entity and their followers would leave.
Yeah,
And
it's gotten better.
Yeah, it's gotten better, but also the promoters have gotten better in making sure that those individuals ain't on the bills too early.
Facts.
So, I noticed the schemes. We just out here revealing all tonight, yo.
We pulling it all.
Hey, it's
out.
good to see y'all.
All the stops.
Hey, it's good to see y'all.
It's
So since we on some-
Audiotrafficker 101.
Since we on some NC shit, man, let's talk a little bit about NC hip hop, man. This is the state. We want to talk about a few things that have happened in the state. Some NC album releases. I know one that comes to my mind is Black Thought and Ninth Wonder. Streams of Thought album. Thoughts.
Oh, the pressure is on.
That shit was fire. That shit was fire.
I was just talking to I can't remember who I was talking to about this. Oh,
And I love
AP.
that they're getting actual airplay.
Are they?
Yeah, at least on Shade 45.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
know.
absolutely.
Shade 45, yeah, but not here.
Not 102. Does
Not
that
at
go
all.
back to support? Okay.
I think I wanted a little bit more than just the 5 joints, but I see what the wave is right now with the 5 to 9. 5 to 9 joints, real quick, bing, bong, bong. We probably about to do something like that ourselves anyway, so I kind of get what that is.
Not probably.
Yeah.
It's definitely
And
escapes.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you,
I'm
playback.
dropping gems. I'm gonna drop bombs on them. I'm gonna put the pressure on them.
People don't
This-
even know all that.
Yeah,
they do.
Playback
Yeah, they do,
ability is
'cause
very
they'll
key.
drag it slow on out.
Okay.
This is the pressure.
Playback ability is
Playback
key.
ability is very key, and everything that I have heard does not have playback ability.
From Black Thought and Knife album.
Yeah, I think I dug it, but I just didn't. You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't on repeat?
It's not on repeat, and it's crazy because
Why?
like something like Nipsey, and that came out early in the year, is still on repeat for me. You know what I'm saying? They just had that playback ability.
Is it the production?
Well, I kind of what I would
The
expect,
vibe.
but the vibe, what I would expect from Nipsey is not what I expect from Thought, though.
I didn't expect nothing from Nipsey. I did have expectations from Thought and Ninth, and it's not even that they didn't live up to them expectations. Again, I heard it, and we also in a time where music, bing bong 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 bong. Like what else came out during that time frame as well? 'Cause I'm sure the following week it was something. I'm
Well,
sure the week before that it was something.
West Side Gun and Conway, that was around the same time. I feel like is one of the dopest projects to me personally. One of the dopest projects.
What's the name
to
of
come
that
out
joint?
this year?
I think I heard that.
Supreme Blontel, Chris Benoit. Yeah, Supreme Blontel.
That's the one with the Arn Anderson intro.
Yeah.
I definitely caught that.
Yeah, but we on the NC, we on some
So
NC
who else?
shit.
Yeah.
So, but some more NC album releases that dropped. Jericho Jackson, Elzai, and Crisis.
Okay.
Which is another collaboration, kind of like like us and Drugs.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of MCs right now are doing collaborative efforts with specifically one producer. I think that's a super dope project also. So I consider that NC. Then you got, the cast that we know from a personal standpoint. Shane just dropped this album,
Right.
Genesis 98.
Shane was there. He was dope
He
too.
was.
Yeah,
He
an
rocked
Audiotrafficker alum. Big shouts to
Alumni.
Shane dropping that joint. Eddie Ruger just dropped the Gorilla.
Gorilla Grind.
Put on
He
the
was
Shout
there
out.
last night too.
Right?
I don't know which.
Shout
I don't
out to
know,
Ruger.
I don't know which ape Ruger's on, but big shouts to
Well, let's ask
Ruger.
three.
Big shouts to Ruger for dropping that joint. There are some more albums that coming out from the state. Stay tuned. Who that?
Wisdom.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Witness.
Witness.
Yeah, big shouts to
Witness.
Witness. Yeah,
I
big
see
shouts to
Witness.
Nashawn Witness. That's a
He
super
just
dope
dropped some
project.
heat.
Yep, that's
That's
a
what
super
the
dope.
Apostle the other day. He played some joints.
Can't
for me.
Trap
Oh
My
God.
Soul. You can't
Yes.
trap my soul.
Yes.
It is a
Yes.
stupid project. I actually purchased that album also and shared the video. His video is pretty dope.
But the
So-
summer's not over.
Nah,
and
the
neither
summer's
is
not-
the heat.
nah,
We
the
got some
summer-
stuff coming up.
Yep, we got a lot of good things coming
Coming
up.
from the camp.
Festivals?
A lot of festivals. Now, speaking of festivals, what about the one that just happened?
Ooh, I'm gonna sip this tea.
What was the joint? What was the name of the joint?
Oh man, North Carolina Hip Hop Festival.
That's what's up.
That's
That's what's
what
up.
kind
This all happened while we was on hiatus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that was a debacle.
It has a dope name.
I heard that was a
North
debacle
Carolina.
though.
But what I mean, I think the intentions were good.
I don't know.
No?
All I know is they got roasted on Facebook. Someone
was
created a whole Facebook group for complaints.
Oh wow, it was like Better Business Bureau.
Yes.
So was it a situation where the people who was putting it on wasn't really ready to do something of that magnitude? Like what happened?
Well,
Did anybody know?
I'm unfamiliar.
it was a couple. I know it was a couple that promoted this. And
So
I
it's
think
like
they
you.
had-
It's like you and Brian.
Me and Brian did
put
a
together.
festival.
Okay.
And let's say you're gonna be a vendor. and
Okay,
you
I'm gonna be a
pay
vendor.
$1,000 vendor
you and
spot,
Brian.
and you pull up, and the police was like, "Nah,
Don't you put that on us?
No, it's on you, bruh. Your wife can put it on you, bruh.
ain't no vendor spot,"
Ricky Bobby.
and you get a ticket.
That
And then
is
I can't
funny.
find y'all.
And
Then
you
I'm looking
can't
for y'all.
find us.
Like where first and second up at?
Oh man, so schedules was changed. Like maybe you paid $50 for a ticket, then the day of, nobody knows where
Damn,
the
that's-
stages are.
Yeah, I did see a guy talking about. Yeah, I was supposed to perform on a certain stage, and this chick was like, You in the middle of his set.
In the middle of his set.
It was like, yo,
pull
no,
them off.
pull them off the stage in the middle of his
This
set.
ain't
so
your time.
This ain't your time. So, yeah, well, big shots to
It was like fuckery about fuckery.
big shots of what they tried to do, yo. I'm
Festival
glad.
fuckery.
I'm glad
That's
we
what
were
we
not a
gotta
part of that.
Label that under.
I'm glad Audiotrafficker wasn't a part of that.
Festival
Ilpo
fuckery.
was not a part of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy we weren't. But speaking of festivals, let's talk about some upcoming festivals.
Beats and Bars.
Beats and Bars
Bars,
Festival this
Which
year.
we was a part of last year.
Yep, big shout
Shout out to Beats and Bars.
Yep, big shots to the Beats and Bars crew. And this year they got headline Dead Prayers. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be stupid dope. That's gonna be stupid dope.
That means our man Irie should be out there.
Yeah,
rocking with
yep,
them, right?
yep,
Irie
yep.
Child.
You got
Another audio trafficker.
you got the Art of Cool Festival coming. Also, all of this is in the Durham Raleigh area. And I believe the headliners for this year are Erykah Badu.
It was quite
Is it
big.
Nas? I think Nas may be on this
That's
particular
dope.
bill. And it's one more major headliner that they have this year. And then I know there are other festivals popping up, but we just wanted to kind of talk about three. And then you have the J. Cola-Palooza, the Dreamville Festival, yo.
Is this the first one? Or they done this?
I don't
This
know.
is the first one,
I don't know.
from my understanding.
I don't know. And it's in Raleigh, and they do have their own website. I checked it out a couple of days ago. You know, they got some packages and things of that nature. So you definitely can come to North Carolina and get your festival fix.
Yeah, don't let the whatever the other joint was deter you. It sounds like it's some good stuff coming down the pipeline.
Speaking of festivals, hey guys, promoters, just because you put on a show and it got
More than 5
like
people on the
over
bill.
6 acts, yo, it's not a festival, yo. All right,
it's
not-
a Festivus.
it's
You
a
look-
festival.
So what defines a festival?
That's
You need
not-
a food truck, at least one food
that's
truck?
Not, that
No,
doesn't.
I like that
Hold on.
though.
You
What
gotta
does
have-
make it a festival?
Yeah.
That-
What
a
makes
food
it a
truck
festival?
makes it a festival.
Yeah.
Son,
What makes it a
son,
festival?
You gotta
the
have
six,
some corn
the
dogs?
6 acts make it a festival. I think a festival encompasses a lot of different things, right? When I think of festival, I think of.
You should be able to get the little what's the little
I think a festival.
Funnel cake
yeah.
No,
funnel
no. I
cake.
think a festival is smorgasbord
and tickets.
I think it's. hold on. So,
Okay.
so you think of any type of festival, just not a music. You think of a smorgasbord or whatever type of festival it is, right? So if I went to the yarn festival, it would be a smorgasbord of yarn.
Right.
Yarn makers, yarn business people, yarn sellers.
Got you.
Yarn guitars. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I see where you're going with this.
You're gonna have
I see where you're going with this.
smorgasbord of different things.
Right.
I'm gonna be able to walk
In relation
away
to
with
yarn.
yarn.
Yeah, in relation to yarn.
So a hip hop
A
festival.
hip hop festival
Preach.
should be a smorgasbord
Of?
things pertaining to hip hop,
Not just.
not just performers.
Ah.
What you want besides
Preach.
Panels
Okay.
where people can learn, because I think it's an opportunity to teach.
I
There
like
also has to be a place where people can sell, and not only just sell merch, but be able to sell ideas. So not only should there be people that there should be business people coming to be the consumer. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and leverage. You know, it could be a beer company from Greensboro, but like, yo, we out here looking for who want to do our next jingle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It should be like a highway of ideas. Now you need food because with hip hop comes weed, and then with weed comes munchies.
True.
All right, so you need food. You need food trucks. You need all those types of things.
You need funnel cake.
You need funnel cake.
It's not
Funnel
a, it's
cake.
not a hip hop
You need
festival
beer.
without funnel cake.
You need beer. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
corn dogs.
and corn dogs.
Yeah, you need all
good
of these
alcohol.
things. Good alcohol.
Caramel,
for a
corn,
good time because all in all, it's a
Killer
party.
corn, that's-
Otherwise, it's just a show.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not mad
And
at
sometimes that show could be outside.
that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. And it's still just a show.
You know what I'm saying? So, yo,
Like the
nah,
This is my
man.
hip hop
It's a
festival.
festival.
Let's start with the
fuckery.
festival thing, man. It's not a.
I like that, yo. We need to be a checkoff box or something to confirm if it's an actual festival or not. Otherwise, it's not a festival.
It's not. Well, I mean,
They
because
say you're not hitting the New York hammer.
because North
Festival.
yo, because North Carolina is a hotbed of festivals. It's easy to go ahead and say, yo, my shit is a festival. You know what I'm saying? I noticed another thing that pops off. We're talking about Audiotrafficker. They have these blues festivals. Now these shits is all out cookouts,
Yeah,
bashes.
they do.
getting fucked
Those
up.
festivals be huge.
They be huge.
In
You
the
know what I'm saying?
Carolinas?
Yes,
Yeah.
all over. They
So
have
there's one coming up.
Yeah.
The John Coltrane.
Yeah, they have the John Coltrane Festival, I think, around the High Point at that park.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have a lot of different festivals outside of the hip hop joints. But
What we need all of our subscribers to do is tell us what your favorite festival is. You know what I'm saying? If it's a festival in North Carolina, please leave that in the comments section. Let us know what your favorite festivals
What
are.
do you look for when you go to a
Yeah, what do
hip-hop
you look
festival?
for when you go to
what
a
do you
festival?
expect?
Yeah. We need to know.
Y'all ready? Are we ready for one?
one.
Were you
One.
cheating?
A little bit.
One.
One.
What is this? What is this? What is the rules to this? You know, the
Did y'all
viewers
forget?
the viewers may not have
Damn,
watched
y'all been
this.
on vacation
The
that
viewers
long?
may not be familiar with what we're actually doing, Kim.
So with one, what I'm going to
Hi.
do is throw out a topic, and you have to describe said topic using one word.
Can I play?
One.
You in it too?
You want to
Yeah,
play?
I'm gonna play on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all make some noise for
Y'all
first
make
up.
noise for first
Trying to
up.
get involved this season.
He's
You
actually
getting involved
been
this
on
season,
an
son?
episode this season.
They
You
told me
involved?
I
Getting
had
involved
to.
this season?
Yeah, y'all told me I had.
You should be in the square, like right over here, right
Yeah,
now, right?
yeah,
In the square, right
in
in
the
your
glass.
hand, right now.
Like the Brady's doing the Brady Bunch.
All right, let's hit it.
I'm gonna switch these up a little bit. We may not do full 10.
How we
but-
play one again? Give us a reminder. It's been a while.
Okay, so what is going to
Tell the
happen
people.
is
Don't tell me, tell the
I'm gonna
people. I was
throw out
asking
a
for the people.
subject, and you're gonna describe said subject using one word.
Y'all got that, people?
One.
One
had
word.
it. I knew.
You got it?
I already knew.
R. Kelly admitted.
PP.
Would that be 2 words?
I'm waiting. I'm
Oh.
waiting on y'all, man.
You need to be playing this too. I'm gonna say liar, liar. That's my word.
What you got, B?
I call him a pedo,
Pedo.
Geppetto.
abuser,
Got
pedo.
the shell in.
Geppetto.
That's what I'm talking about.
Geppetto file.
Pedo.
Lauren Hill.
Go to him first.
Go.
I'm gonna go 2 words. No show.
That's what I was
Shots
thinking.
fired, man. Apologies, Lauren Hill.
Cancellation.
We don't want no problems.
Marlied.
You turned that into a verb. You turned it to a verb. You got Marley, son.
She got Marley.
That's kind of yeah.
Oh, God.
I like that.
Stevie J and Faith married.
Ooh.
Boo.
Fame whores.
That's 2 words, sir. How you play the game? Hold on, let me
Yeah,
remind
please
production.
explain to first up.
Okay.
You
I'm sorry.
have to
Stop
describe
trying to change the rules, B.
said
I'm sorry.
subject with 1 word.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Cocaine.
I'm gonna go with unfaithful. Oh, you see what I did? Because I put her.
Roseanne Barr.
Bitch.
Ooh. The heat.
Is MAGA a word? Can I say MAGA? Or because of what it represents?
No, it's good
is it
now.
Not a word.
It's a good word
take
now.
it.
MAGA.
I'll take it.
All right.
True. Truthful.
Done.
It's a wrap. Mona Scott.
We talking about Big Mona Scott or Lil Mona Scott?
What is she now?
Puppet Master.
Ooh.
Violator.
Groundhog.
Damn.
We're gonna talk about that groundhog.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I need to know.
I need to know. The
Last one, y'all ready? Pusha T Drake beef.
appropriate. Ooh. Mad syllable, son.
Virginia. Oh God. What you guys say be on that?
Whackness.
Wagness?
He whispered
Whackness.
this.
It was whackness.
I want to say it too loud.
That's
I didn't want to say that too
wait,
loud.
I'm sorry. Last one. Kanye West. Production
Unhinged.
on the Nas album.
Rushed.
Unfinished.
Yay.
Go for any of them albums.
Damn.
Yo, speaking of Kanye, I know we talked about it. What is your last favorite Kanye album?
Graduation.
Me too.
No, that's not true. Cause
That's
I did-
mine. It's
I did.
mine.
Oh, you said last favorite.
Yeah, like
Cause some stuff I like. Like I like Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Yeah,
But it
Ain't
wasn't
No
my.
Heartbreak.
Yeah.
Is it which one is that? Which one's got click?
I think that's Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
I stopped listening after Graduation.
I haven't listened to like
I stopped listening when
Yeezy
Mama
or
died, yo.
Yeezus. I ain't never heard Yeezus.
I was just wondering. I was just trying.
Oh,
to think
Pablo
about-
was dope though. I thought Pablo
cool.
was
Pablo
alright.
was cool.
I don't know. If
Still
I
ain't
have
one
a
of my
favorite.
favorites though.
No, it's definitely not one of my
album.
favorites.
I think I could take a lot of singles and make a dope album.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes hella
Yeah.
sense. It makes hella sense.
I don't think he has like one project that's like.
Yo, if you go back and listen to Kanye's first 3 albums, you will hear genius, yo. Some of the songs that he came up with, genius.
Yeah, he was.
So you don't think he's a genius anymore?
I think people cross that, like, same thing with R. Kelly. People hit, like, ascend to genius, and then something happens in that genius. It's just like torture, and then they lose it, and they feel like anything that they put out is going to be great, and it's not necessarily that way. So I think he got trapped in that. Because I've done so much that's great, I can put whatever out. And then when you do that, typically to me, you lose your genius.
My
So-
last statement, I really feel there is a such thing as a Kardashian curse. Thank you again for watching. Thank you again for watching, man. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Today I'm Bonsai, and I am an audio trafficker.
I'm Kimmy B, and I'm an audio trafficker.
I'm Monday Boons, and I am an audio trafficker. Hold on. We got a little square face. Square face yellow man. Square face yellow man. Emoji. We got a living emoji.
First up,
Yo, we got the living emoji.
An audio trafficker.
The live wire emoji.
Animated. You gonna get this?
We
work
back. We back. And we going to see y'all next week.
next week.
Yup.
Monday.